Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Cranky Gun Reviews. I kind of wanted to do a little bit of an update video. I haven't put out any videos in, I don't know, probably 2 months or close to that, at least 6 weeks anyway. And I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's been going on. So nothing bad's happened, nothing crazy's happened. I didn't get in trouble or anything. I haven't lost interest in firearms. But summer months are really the months that all of the family barbecues happen, birthday parties, my anniversary's in the beginning of August, and then it's just been a rash of all kinds of stuff. I mean, I have weddings coming up. Like I said, events going on with my kids' school over the summer and things like that. And it's just been a crazy time period for me this summer. I'd mentioned before that I have another hobby in cars and garden tractors and things like that. And I have a 1953 Bel Air that I've been working on. Finally was able to put enough time into that car to get it roadworthy to where I could go register it. Still not done. I still have a few things left to do. The windshield wipers don't work. Doesn't have an emergency brake yet, but I'm able to go out and drive it now. Then in driving it, I realized that the small block 305 that I had in it has some pretty severe issues. Pretty sure it has low compression in 2 cylinders on the driver's side of the engine, 1 and 3 or something like that. So it's been running pretty poorly. I've done a ton of tuning to try to get it to run better, adjusted the timing, swapped out carburetors, did all kinds of stuff. Can't get it to run right. And I know that the previous owner of the motor was a buddy of mine. He had a blower on it, which it's not made for a blower. It has too much compression for a blower, and he over revved it several times. So I know the engine is hurting. So because of that, I went out, sourced a 350, tore that down, had flat top pistons in it. It had been rebuilt once, but it wasn't in the greatest condition. So I've been sourcing parts to put that thing back together, so I can put a 350 in the car and get it, a little bit more reliable, more fun to drive, because when you roll up to a stoplight or something, you don't want to have to be either feathering the gas or riding the clutch and the gas to try to keep it running and not stalling. It's not a lot of fun. So trying to get the car going. If any of you are interested in seeing that, I'd be happy to put a couple of minute blurb in one of my videos about it, or I can just roll a little bit in right here. I love talking about it. I mean, cars have been my hobby a lot longer than guns have been my hobby. I've been interested in cars since I was, I don't know, a kid, 6 years old, 7 years old. I guess kind of as long as I've been interested in guns, but I've had cars around me a lot longer. So we went on vacation recently to Florida, so that's where I got this Don Garlits Swamp Rat shirt. I was actually at the Don Garlits Museum in Ocala, Florida 2 weeks ago. I went down to visit some friends that I know. A guy that I used to work with actually lives down there, not too far away from the museum. He invited us down. He's been asking us down for 2 years. Well, we finally got the money and the time to go down. So we drove down to Florida. We were down there for 8 or 9 days, I think. So it was 2 days to drive down. We stayed there for like 6 days. We drove halfway back, stayed at a Great Wolf Lodge, and then came home after that. So it's been a crazy summer for me. I do have plans of getting back out to the range very soon, maybe this weekend. If not, it'll be maybe next weekend. But again, there's still a lot of stuff going on. So something I'll be working on soon. I really want to make better quality videos. I've always done this as a hobby, but still, when I watch videos, I appreciate people that take time to put better content out, make better quality videos, better audio and things like that. And I have invested in some of that. Again, microphones and things like that. Even this one, it's not that expensive, but it's still better than standing 6 feet away from a camera and having the audio bounce back. I have not tried using this microphone out at the range yet. That's something else that every time I go, I'm always a little bit rushed getting out there and I always forget the microphone. But again, I'm going to try to slow down. I'm going to try to take better quality videos and things like that. If any of my viewers have any ideas on what they want to see based on the guns that I have, if you want to see me do, again, more ammo testing with different types of guns, if you want to see me try to do some accuracy testing. One thing I've been considering doing, I started that series on practical accuracy. I only did 3 videos, and all 3 of those I took in the same day. So I want to do more practical accuracy testing. I want to do it with pistols as well as rifles, and I want to do it with some open sight rifles as well as my scoped rifles as well. I'm not necessarily the best shot with open sight rifles, and largely because the open sight rifles I have is my Mosin Nagant, my SKS, and you know, just a standard dovetail that you would have on a lever action rifle and things like that. So the open sights that I have, none of them are target sights, so my accuracy at 50 and 100 yards really isn't that great with those. But one thing I do want to do, I have some, you know, target grade pistols, my Ruger Standard, my Ruger Mark II, my Smith & Wesson Victory 22, and my Smith & Wesson 617. All of those are really considered a pretty, you know, entry level, but a pretty good target pistol out of the box. So I do want to do some videos with those as well, maybe bench rest shooting those pistols with my little stand that I have, and just try to do like 5-yard, 10-yard, and maybe 20-yard groups, you know, for decent accuracy with a 22 pistol. I can also do that with any of my 38 Special 357 revolvers or my 9mm. I don't typically like doing bench rest shooting with my semi-autos like my 9mm, either my Shield or any of those. I think it's kind of silly to do bench rest shooting with a carry pistol, but some people like it. So again, if you have any ideas on that type of stuff that you want to see, if there's any of my guns that I haven't shown in a while that you want to see or anything like that, just send me comments. I'm looking for ideas to do new videos. Unfortunately, the range that I have doesn't allow a lot of crazy stuff, so I can't go out there and shoot propane tanks or any of that kind of stuff. I love watching that. I would love to do some of that, but unfortunately, the places that I have to shoot available to me, I can't do that. I'm not even supposed to shoot tannerite at my club. So limitations that I have and things like that. But again, just a brief little video of what I've been up to lately. Again, I'm still around. I'm still interested in the hobby. I just haven't had a whole lot of time to do videos lately. All of my weekends have been consumed with family stuff or, you know, barbecues at friends' houses, birthday parties and stuff. So trying to get back into this. I do want some better content. My kids are in school now. One benefit of that is when my kids are in school, if my wife goes out shopping, I have the house to myself for a couple hours during the day because I work from home a couple of days a week. So it gives me a little bit of flexibility as well to be able to take some quick videos here and there. But again, just trying to get back into it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. I'm still here and I'm coming back. I'll have some good content hopefully soon. Have a great day. God bless America. Make sure you support your 2A rights. Get out there and shoot.